Hi, my name is C.V.Akuta. Welcome to my TV show. In case you are joining me for the very first time, on this particular episode, I'm going to discuss a sad incident that happened in Port Harcourt on Friday, the 23rd of November, 2018, about 4:30 p.m. An uncompleted hotel complex, seven-story building collapsed in Port Harcourt at Woji GRA, Port Harcourt, River State. For those of you that knows Port Harcourt very, very well. Before I proceed, I will play you the clip of the building that collapsed. I also share with you a message I got from one of the people whose cousin was trapped in the building. My thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends of those affected. Here is the clip.
Oh my God! Thousand people there inside. I can't believe I just escaped death. Like I just passed here few minutes ago, just few minutes, and this building just collapsed. And people are inside. Oh my God! Oh my Jesus! Oh God, have mercy! Oh my God! Hey! My God! Chai! Millions! People are inside.
After watching this clip, two things came to my mind. One is the issue of building collapsing in Nigeria. In the last 4 years, there have been series of buildings that collapsed in Nigeria. An example was the synagogue church that collapsed, I think about 4 or 3 years ago, killing so many people, killing over 100 people, both foreigners and Nigerians. Since then, there have been building collapsing in Nigeria. Then one begins to wonder, what are the reasons for this happening? What could be the reason or reasons for these issues? Because whenever it happens, people die, people lose resources, families are changed forever. So these things shouldn't be allowed to be happening. Whatever that needs to be done should be done immediately to stop further building collapsing in Nigeria. And I also think that whenever there's an issue of building collapse, the government department or Ministry of Works or Planning or those in charge of enforcing rules about building should also be prosecuted somehow. Because I don't think they are doing their jobs very, very well. If they do, these things wouldn't be happening. Then the contractors doing these jobs should also be investigated and be able to ascertain what could be responsible for this. Is it that they're using the fake materials, or they're not doing, they're not following the building planning or whatever? I can't be able to place my hands on what could be responsible. Or is it that they're building at the wrong places that shouldn't be erected a building? I just don't know. Or is it that it's a natural occurrence? Is it that could there be seismic movement beneath the surface of Earth in Nigeria? I just don't know. But all I am saying at this point in time is that the government must get on and prevent further building collapses in Nigeria. This is a big embarrassment. It kills people. It disorganizes lives. It changes people's life forever. So it should not be allowed to happen or continue to happen. This takes me to the second issue, that is the emergency situations and rescue operations in Nigeria. I think this is an area the government of Nigeria, the federal, state, and the local government area should be able to look into. Nobody prays for things to happen, but it happens. So there should be sort of people, I know we have NEMA in Nigeria, National Emergency Authority, but in the issue of River State, they didn't show face. Or is it that they are only focused on displaced people at the IDP camps up north in Nigeria? I don't know whether their remit involves maybe going to rescue people when there's accidents or when there's maybe building collapse. These things should also be factored in. Okay, it should be factored into NEMA, or an emergency department should be created that will be in charge or standby, or fire service also could even be equipped or retrained or trained to also do rescue efforts. They do that overseas. I don't see why they shouldn't do that in Nigeria. Even if they are not in existence in Nigeria, they should be recreated and funded very, very well to be active and proactive in case of any emergency happening in Nigeria. Well, this is where I'm going to end this episode. If you have not liked our Facebook page, please do so. Share our videos, subscribe to our channel, and then above all, drop your comments at the comment section. Till we see you again, this is C.V.Akuta signing off from this particular episode. Bye for now.